What's good, my people? Hope this video finds you in peace. It's your brother DS, and we are back with another Transformers review. We got Magic Square on the table, MS-02 EX lighter piece, aka G1 Optimus Prime. Got everything laid out on the table. We are only doing bot mode for the review because I don't do alt modes. Unless it comes in alt mode, then you'll get an alt mode review out of me. Other than that, we don't do alt modes on this channel. That's just how it is. It's in the title, so if you click the thing and you was gonna see alt mode, I got it in the title. So you clicked it, that's on you. Don't be giving this video no thumbs down when I told you in the title before you clicked it that we ain't doing alt mode. But anyway, here he is on the table. I got all his accessories laid out. Right out the box, I could tell you I was very impressed. This thing is a work of beauty. The colors on it is popping, very vibrant looking, and he cleans up real well. Like the knees, just the knees alone has MP44 beat. But we talking about the knees, the back. It's a very clean bot mode. And I love MP44. But he definitely got MP44 beat when it comes to at least those two areas. But we gonna get into all that. We gonna see how much I like it. Is it just all beauty and no substance? Because he could look good, but it could still be a trash figure. So y'all gonna find out as I find out how good this piece is. But out the box, like I said, I was very impressed. Even though he is kinda a little light. I mean, he feel like he got some weight somewhere, maybe in the feet. The feet look like die cast, so, but he is on a little bit on the light side. I guess that's why he's called lighter piece. Get it? Light. You know what? Just let's forget I said that. Here's Prime with Limb Toys. I don't know the name of the figure, but it's their Nemesis Prime Cybertronian IDW version, I guess. And I got YOLO Park on his left. Optimus Prime. Here he is with two more of my Prime figures. I got on his right, well, we know that's TL Prime's Prime. I can't remember the company who made that one, but if you scroll through my videos, you will see the review for that guy and his name. Just look for the picture. And then on the other side, on his left side, I got 3 Zeros Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime. Man, those guys are massive compared to him. I kind of hope somebody someday does a G1 Prime that scale and weathered, not just super clean like this one. Here he is with Studio Series Hot Rod, just because. And here he is with Jada Toys, Truck Mode Optimus Prime, and YOLO Park, Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime? Yeah, Rise of the Beast. And I think that's all the Primes that I got in my collection. I used to have MP44, but I got rid of it a long time ago. And then I had the KO, which I recently got rid of, I want to say earlier this year. So yeah, this is all I got. Good setup though. As y'all can see, it's not much. I mean, I'm trying to think, what do you usually get with a Prime figure? I think it's everything that you're supposed to get for the most part. So, you know, whatever. But you got the instructions. Tells you how to transform them and all that. And looking at the instructions, I definitely don't feel like doing this. This is 43 steps. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not transforming this thing. But I will say, for them to get that truck mode, and I'll throw a picture of it up on the screen, and a clean ass bot mode like they got here, they did some pretty good work on that. So that's some damn good engineering. But yeah, that's the instructions if you want to transform your figure. I'm not If you bought this figure from Showz store, you also got you some dry rubs to go along with it. I got so many of these, it's ridiculous. I'm probably gonna end up selling these as a one big lot on eBay because I got like probably 1,000 stickers. You get his customary traditional blaster, which all primes usually come with. And it looks good, but it is just straight up black, nothing fancy to it, no weathering, no nothing. It is what it is. It's super clean. You get the Starscream head. Not bad. Not the best Starscream head I've seen, but you know, hey, it's a Starscream head. I probably won't be using this. It's cool. I mean, same thing you get with MP44. MP44s look better, but you know, hey, you get your Energon axe, which is standard on every prime figure. And this looks pretty good. You get your vents for Starscream to do the whole, you know, Starscream in disguise, pretend to be Prime if you want to do that with your Prime figure. You get these 2 fifth wheels for vehicle mode to hook up the trailer with this Prime. Depending on which trailer you're going to use, you get 2 different. This one right here looks like MP10. And this one right here looks like MP44's trailer. So there you go. And you get your collector's card. Does anybody even care about these things anymore? Are these still a thing? Whether it is or it isn't, you get one. And that's it for your accessories, man. Pretty cut and dry. So I think with MP44, you get the blaster pack that goes on his back. That came from that one episode, which we know was the episode where Mirage gave him his backpack. So he doesn't have that, but it's cool. I never use most of that stuff anyway. Like these 2 things are not going to probably come out the box ever. I'm not going to ever use these. That's going back in the box. Instructions going back in the box. The only thing I might interchange every now and then is him holding his blaster, or he might have the axe. Everything else, don't need it. But let's keep it moving. Here's the Starscream head and the vents put on. And putting these things on was a pain in the ass. The slot is really not big enough for the tab, so you kind of gotta like force it in there to the point where you feel like you're gonna break it. And if you notice, if you can see it, I didn't even get that one all the way in. It's sitting out, and I didn't want to keep pressing it for fear of breaking it. So I just left it sitting like that because, again, I'm not trying to break this as I review it. But that's how he looks with the Starscream head and the vents on. And I also discovered something while I was doing this. He actually does come with a matrix. I didn't know that. Bam, right there. He comes with a matrix of leadership. So if you wanted a matrix with your Prime, you got one. There it is. I should have known, because most Primes nowadays come with a matrix of leadership. They just didn't have it separately in the box. So, and I don't recall seeing anything about it in the instructions. So you would never know unless you accidentally open that up and see it. Like, oh shoot, he got a matrix. But yeah, that's the Starscream head and vents and the matrix. Let's keep it moving. So let's look at this thing's articulation. Head all the way around, hella up, very little down, as you can see. A little bit of side to side. You got the arms, you get them out like that.
You got the butterfly joint. Push that back in. Let's see, go all the way around. It's ratcheted. And you can go up like that, which is on a ratchet. I think I already covered that though, so why did I go over it? Oh, to show y'all that you got more than one spot. I don't know, it'll all work out in the end. Bicep swivel, real tight, double elbow bend, swivel on the hand, articulated fingers, individually articulated as well, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's see, you got no side to side, but you do got a hella ab crunch that looks bananas from the back, so you might not want to have the back showing when you do an ab crunch like this, but the ab crunch is there. I mean, scope is dead. I mean, you just like totally destroy the scope, but you can crunch them like crazy. It'd probably be better to do something like that. It doesn't look as bad, and you still get a decent crunch out of it. Rotation on the waist. Put the arm back down and the hand. Oh, and the hand can do that too. So you get an extra joint up in there that allows you to do the hand like that. Which comes in handy if you're trying to do like a landing pose and you want his hand to be out flat like that. All right, we got back to the hand even though we was off the hand. Okay, with the bottom, you get all these pieces right here. Move. It's pretty much just like MP44. And I just noticed something right here. We'll go over that later, I guess. You can see the paint coming off onto the legs, and the legs is white, so you can see it real good, which is not good. So, and it's on both sides. And that probably came from the company themselves transforming it and not me, because it came out the box like this. So, trying to avoid that and still ended up with paint coming off or rubbing into the white. It's messed up. I gotta figure out how to get that paint off of there. But anyway, back flaps come up. The legs, similar to like the Prime MP44, that hip skirt moves when you move the leg. And just like the one on MP44, you gotta sit there and move it back in place once you put the leg back down. So you got thigh rotation. Again, leg goes up that high, goes out that far. Double knee bend, get you that much. Looks kind of, it doesn't look that bad. I've seen it look worse on other figures. So toe pivot, go both ways. I didn't know you went both ways, Prime. Let me stop for somebody try to cancel me for cracking a joke. Anyway, heel spur moves. Oh, did I show you up, down, and I believe that is it for the articulation on Prime. As far as I can see, you shouldn't have any problems getting this dude in any type of poses, because the articulation on this thing is phenomenal. Like, I can see him doing every single thing you can come up with. All right. Man, listen. This is one of the cleanest backs on a Prime that I've ever seen in MP scale. I mean, look at that. It don't get no cleaner than that. If you're looking for a Prime with no kibble and just super clean, this is it right here. And it's red, it's popping. I need a new camera. So I'm just gonna put it out there right now. It don't look as good in my camera that it does in person. The red is a lot more red in person than it is in my picture. But take my word for it, this red is popping. This is a damn good looking Prime. It's very clean. Paint job is excellent. The line work, the details. Like I said, if you just look at the legs, look how clean that is. That blows MP44 out the water. Completely out the water. Because MP44, this whole area is just a mess. I mean, this Prime is not creating anything new. It's not, reinventing the wheel. It's not giving you something that's just groundbreaking. It's just a very clean looking Prime. I mean, it's cartoon, but it still has an adult feel to it. It's on point. I really don't have any complaints about it. Other than those few spots that I told you about when I was showing you articulation where the paint is rubbing off onto the legs from the company. I'm guessing transforming it to make sure it transforms properly. Because that's the only way I can see paint getting down there, because there's nothing in the vicinity that would put red paint on the legs in any of these areas. It's all white. So the only thing I can think of is from transforming in one of these areas right here that has to rub up against the leg and the paint came off. But outside of that, everything is on point. The white is on point. This yellow painted beautifully. The line work in the legs. The gray up here is on point. The chrome for his stomach region. Even the tech work you see through his windshield is on point. Then you got the painted pieces in here within the matrix chamber. They painted this stuff down here. They didn't even have to do that, and they did it, and it looks damn good. I like the head sculpt. I like the fact that they painted his eyes. Now, my only problem with the head sculpt, and let me close his chest up. Hell, they even painted the inside of that. That's pretty cool. Let me close this. My only gripe with the head sculpt, and I like the fact that they painted the eyes, because I'm so sick of what is it, LED eyes that are just like pitch black when you turn the lights off. Just like the whole sculpt just looks dead. Stop doing that. If you ain't gonna make it where it looks decent with the lights off, just paint them like this dude. That blue is popping. The only problem I have is the eyes look like they're too close together. Look like they should be spread out a little more. But other than that, the sculpt looks good. And we already discussed the back. Look how clean that back is. On point. I say if you're looking for Optimus Prime, you have found him in the MP scale. This is a damn good looking Optimus Prime. Like I said, I was very impressed out the box. Only had like a couple gripes.
I hate the hands. It's something about them. I just don't like them. They too blocky or something. Just ugly hands.
With the eyes and maybe the weight, but you don't see weight. You know what I mean? Once it's on the shelf, you don't see how much it weighs. You just see how good it looks. So even with it not being heavy, a figure being heavy and weighed down by die cast can be overrated because you don't look at weight. When you do look at weight, when something is big, then you can say it's big or small. But y'all get what I'm saying. You don't see how heavy, you're not looking at how heavy it is because it's on the shelf to look good, not to be heavy. So yeah, man, this is a solid piece. Truck mode looks good from the pictures that I've seen. I don't care because I don't put my stuff in vehicle mode. It's just that ain't what I'm buying for. I'm buying for robot mode. So, but the truck mode look good from pics. But the robot mode definitely looks good, and it's a definite MP Prime that you would want to pick up if you need an MP Prime. If you can get this guy still for retail, this is the reissue, and even with the reissue, Some places have already sold out, and if you look at the secondary market, they've already started charging almost double for it again, because it was released before and it sold out and people were selling it for double. So it looks to be creeping to that point again. So if you can get one, I had mine pre-ordered. So if you can get one at retail, it's an excellent buy. And that's it. That's all I got.
Is this the best prime out? In MP scale, that's a tough call, because MP44, even with all my issues with it, is a damn good prime. And I kind of wish I still had it to compare it to this one. I don't. So I can't even tell you if it's better than MP44. But MP44 and this one are definitely the top two masterpiece primes. TE01, not even close. MP10, great figure, but nope, not close. So it would definitely be between MP44 and this one right here for the top spot. And I don't think you can go wrong with either one. So that would be a personal preference choice thing.
My score for this piece will be up on the screen.
And remember, my score is based strictly on bot mode and nothing that has to do with transformation or alt mode. So keep that in mind as y'all look at this score.
And that's it for this video. That's it for this prime. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll catch y'all at the next video.
I'm out.